I tell folks, I can prove to you within 2 steps how your income, your personal household income, is dependent upon water.
Gordon Rogers gives us a ride in his kayak. He's the director of the Flint Riverkeeper office, a nonprofit environmental group in Dougherty County, about 3 hours from Atlanta. The river provides drinking water for more than 400,000 people in downstream metro Atlanta communities like Clayton, Coweta, Spalding, and Fayette County.
Everybody has to come to the water hole.
It's why the quality of the water is crucial.
These issues they're truly not partisan. It's clean water to do things with, to make money, to have fun.
But over the past 2 years,
massive amounts of dirt or massive concentrations of metals in their flocculant.
The river polluted by runoff from the largest data center currently operating in Georgia, QTS in Fayetteville, according to this formal legal letter known as an intent to sue.
This is not like an ethical or moral dilemma. You're claiming there is a legal violation.
Yes, that's what we allege.
The Federal Clean Water Act protects rivers by regulating and setting standards for development near them. A letter sent by the Riverkeeper and local homeowners says QTS is repeatedly sending contaminated and muddy waters into the nearby creek that flows into the Flint River.
Somebody might hear this story and they're like, well, so what? It's just a little bit of dirty water.
Excellent question. Too much dirt in a creek or a river buries all the animals, especially the animals that are in the sediment. And the animals in the sediment are either A, the food for all the fish and turtles, and that becomes the base of the food web for that entire creek or river system, or they're the vacuum cleaners of the river system that help keep it clean, like mussels.
Ultimately, keeping the river safe for both wildlife and people. This notice is the step required before federal litigation is officially filed, so it's not a lawsuit yet. Although Gordon hopes the 60-day notice results in QTS resolving the issues, he maintains that despite previous notifications to the company, the violations have been ongoing and are likely to recur. QTS did not respond to multiple requests for interviews and comments. But the Flint Riverkeeper's records show the incident stemmed from inadequate controls like failing retaining walls at the facility and active pumping. The company is not alone in alleged violations from environmental to zoning. Atlanta News First Investigates found lawsuits across 10 states against data center companies, like in California or North Carolina, accusing the sites of pollution, zoning offenses, or noise nuisances.
I don't think they're going to get regulated.
Gordon believes litigation is filling the gaps left by lack of data center regulation.
I'll meet you over there.
Fellow Riverkeeper Fletcher Sams agrees that specific and comprehensive legislation feels far-fetched.
The only people that are having any input into these data centers that require the amount of water and power of a small to medium to even large, in some cases, cities are city councilmen and county commissioners. The buck stops there, and they are not equipped to make those decisions on that scale.
In the meantime, Sams, who oversees the Altamaha River, says his office gets calls
nonstop. We're inundated with calls
asking riverkeepers to get involved in fights against more data centers in Georgia, a state that's become a fast-growing hub for data center campuses. At least 160 sites, 34 actually operating, and 124 planned. This past year alone, 4 pieces of state legislation were drafted or filed related to data centers. But 3 of the 4 sought to only regulate sales tax. The other, pause all construction until 2027. But all proposals failed to pass. So while opponents claim lawmakers have fallen short, riverkeepers say they'll keep fighting because they know what's really at stake.
People think natural resources are something set off to the side. The whole economy is predicated on natural resources. End of story, like no argument. Anybody saying anything different is just fooling themselves.